Hey guys, this is Alex Peterson. I am not doing a regular show this time, even though this might be the most important show that I've done to date. This is actually one that is not necessarily for the family, but I would like them to listen in on it anyway, as I have to do a bit of repentance here. So, some of you know that I've been a follower of Owen Benjamin pretty closely for quite some time. He, as well as the various people in the truther sphere that I've been following for several years, are the ones who started making me question the sort of cosmology we live in, the nature of how the beast works, how we probably need some kind of economic independence from the system that is currently running America and the world today. How things like sin and debt are intertwined. How the upside down of the world is debt. Various things that I still believe are true to this day. I believe all this stuff. But as I've been watching this absolute shit show unfold between Jim Bob and Owen, I gotta say, guys, Owen is clearly in the wrong here. And it doesn't have to do with the fact that Jim Bob is Trinitarian and Owen is Unitarian or panpsychist or pantheist or whatever the fuck he thinks he is right now, or Islamic, more likely, Kabbalist. Who knows? He doesn't know. The Bears don't know. They just want the gravy, right? Doesn't have to do with that, though. It has to do with the fact that Owen has crossed the lines that he said he would never cross. He built this culture of anti-censorship and not bending the knee, not doing public apologies, not going after women to get to the men, leaving people's family alone, just going after your opponent directly. And Owen's abandoned all that. And all you people who are still making apologies for him, you're ridiculous. You all don't have a leg to stand on. You have no morality. You have no consistency. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about you guys. I'm gonna give you a little bit of comparison between what Jim Bob said about the events of February 21st and what Owen said. You can listen to them both in their own words. Now, Jim Bob's thing, I'm not playing a whole lot of it. I'm not going to replay the phone call. I've seen that that's one of the things that the Evil Legion, or whatever the fuck they call themselves, get flagged and pulled down. And I have to note that this video might also get flagged and pulled down because, I have an episode of what Owen posted on Odyssey and Instagram that he has since removed. Maybe because it paints him in a really awful light and a lot of bears were starting to see through it. So I'm not going to post the whole thing. I would if I thought I could get away with it, in addition to what I'm posting right now. But I don't think I can. And understanding that this video might get mass flagged and pulled down, my suggestion to whoever this reaches is just go ahead and download this thing and repost it somewhere. If it's in too many places, there's not really a whole lot these people can do about it. Because I know people like Voxday are talking out of both sides of their mouth right now, pretending like they're neutral, and yet they're working on mass flagging campaigns to get Jim Bob's stuff removed. All this idea that these people are against censorship, they're liars. None of them meant any of it. That's just the reality of the situation. Bertaria, Bertaria is building Owen's dynasty. That's what it is. That's what you people are doing. Yeah, and I've got to agree. I need to apologize to some of you people who warned me about Owen. Yeah, I think everyone gets the Owen warning. Yeah, my dad was among them. Yeah, he listened to some of the shows and came to the conclusion that the bear community had a lot of problems. Mostly blind loyalty. And Owen was overly emotional and kind of a creep. Yep, I repent. Sorry, I was wrong. He is a creep. It does act a lot like a cult. So, I'm going to play Jim Bob first and let him say it in his own words so he can show you the photos that everyone's throwing a fit about right now. You can see it for yourself. Now, well, I know Owen's posted it everywhere, but, you know, Jim Bob, preemptively did it because he knew it was going to end up all over the web. He went through, did his confession, showed what it was like back when he was a liberal 7 years ago. And we'll go from there. Oh, and if anyone's wondering what the background image I'm using here, I've been playing around with the Gabby AI image generator. Pretty cool tool. My kids have been enjoying it too.
Okay. And that's what the approach I try to take. But there's a fine line. There's a moment where a man crosses a line who says he's your friend, and you actually have to battle that, right? You have to actually combat that as a man. You can't let people steamroll you or do deception or coercion or any of these tactics that are evil. You have to fight back. And maybe he never thought I would fight back. Maybe he never thought that. But I will. Especially if you go after family. So his little rule to himself is don't go after family, right? Okay. So what does that mean? Does that mean don't dig up old photos that have long been deleted of our past that is no longer us? Is that what it means? By the way, those photos were circulating from his own oppositional, what he calls a gamma hive. And I actually have to give some credit to his gamma hive. I'll admit, I was wrong about Owen Benjamin. I'm not going to say you're wholly right, because I think you guys have done some kind of similar tactics that aren't really good tactics. But overall, I'll admit I was wrong about him. So the irony is that those photographs, which were deleted and we're embarrassed of, and it's no longer a representation of our life, it's our past, it's silly. Those get dug up, but the irony is that they're actually from the people who opposed Owen, who, when I first started getting into these community, they use that to kind of question me, as a Christian. And actually it actually does a good job, because it puts it right in your face. And you go, are you this? And you go, oh shit, no, I'm not that. I'm not that. In a way, it's like, thank you. I'm not that. Thank you for reminding me. Instead of like, oh, stop it. No, there is a function to it, right? My conscience is clear, but I'm not without sin, because I know who judges me. Men aren't the ones who forgive us. We don't come to the public stage to seek forgiveness from the men, to redeem ourselves in front of the community of bears and the king. Now, another thing that's really interesting about this whole thing is that a reason why many people actually followed Owen to begin with is that he rejected this notion of bend the knee. He rejected the notion of apologize publicly. He rejected the notion of coercing people into behaviors to minimize how the subject looked bad. He fought for all that stuff. And you guys who saw that had some validity in following that, because that's an honorable thing to fight against. But the problem here today is that he's become it, and I'm going to show what he's become, if you haven't already seen it. So these photographs of my wife, this, when she was at a furniture convention, this poor soul hugging her. Owen put this up to attack my wife, to get to me, right? Attack the woman to get to the man. Very masculine of him, right? Okay, embarrassing. back in the day, we get it. You're in Vegas. There's all sorts of shit going on. Big deal. And then there's this, which Minnie obviously is not having it. Again, an old, embarrassing 7-year-old take when we were liberal and didn't know better. Great. I'm glad we have access to my past because it's a good reminder, and there's nothing knowably wicked because we didn't know, but we soon knew very quickly. And then we rejected and we owned up to it. Okay. But it's not redemption through you guys who show it to us and we go, oh, I'm sorry, I forgive. No, it's repentance to God. That's what confession is. That's what prayer is. That's what healing is. It's not through men like Owen or the Gamma Hive, as he put it. Turns out the Gamma Hive is now switching. As it turns out, the NPC is now the NPB.
Okay, now contrast this with the Bard King of Bertaria.
Hello, everybody. I had an awesome night. Me and Jim Bob reached an agreement. He's never allowed to say my name ever again. And I don't post the pictures of his wife and baby with porn star. And so I made a deal with him and his bitch wife tonight. They were on speaker. And I said, Jim Bob, never say my name ever again. And I'll never post those pictures. And they agreed. So I know some of you guys watch Jim Bob. Let me know if he ever says my name or references me in any way ever again, because a lot of people you can't reason with them. You have to get them in a corner.
Behold, Bears, your Messiah. If I'm understanding what he's saying here properly, he said he had people dig this thing up from the Wayback Machine. Maybe it's rhetoric, maybe not. I really don't know. All I know is what he said here.
That's why it's not blackmail. I'm like, hey, does anyone have a Wayback Machine? You want to check out Megan?
So before I go on, I want to explain to you how I edited this. Yeah, I cut out a lot of Owen's rambling because this went for 2.5 hours. And the way it's edited is it is all edited in order. Everything is in order. A lot of stuff is cut. This is mostly just to show how many times Owen can repeat himself. Honestly, it seems like he's under the influence of something. A lot of the stuff I cut out was other rants about other topics. I kept the Jim Bob stuff in for the most part. I know you people are going to say that I've cut this deceptively, that I've edited this in a weird way. All the repetitions here, that he really did repeat himself this many times. He's not allowed to say my name. Now I'm saying your name. Owen.
You never say my name again. You never say I'm demonically possessed. You never say that I'm the Antichrist. You never say that I'm a lying wizard. And I don't show all the pictures of your wife with the pussy power signs with your baby. And he's like, if you want to say I'm attacking your family and I'm a demon and all that, well, that's it. You don't get to say my name ever again. First I said, you got to apologize. You got to go on there and you got to say, I'm sorry, Owen's a good guy. He's not a liar. He understands dimensions. I don't. I lied. I said I was going to be funny in the debate. And he was like, I'm not doing that. Okay, dude. Just never say my name again. And if you can't do that, then I'm not taking it down. Don't ever say my name again, or I'm going to show the pictures of you and your wife and baby with porno stars. There's people that you can't reason with them. You have to say, that's it. And so if they go back on the deal, the pics are going back up. And I also said, don't ever stream at 10 a.m. ever again, Pacific Standard Time. You move your time. You move your slot. No more 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. He's not ever allowed to say my name ever again. And he can never stream at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now take it down. Okay. Then never say my name again. This is such a vibe stream. Yeah, the vibe is great right now. I'm so happy. Jim Bob, I have a better life than you. I'm happier than you. My life is better than you. I do have a better life than Jim Bob. I'm happier than him. I'm smarter than him. So he's no longer ever allowed to say my name again, or else I post the pictures of his wife and dude, I'm like a gangster, man. Like I've been through shit, telling everyone I'm a garbage human and I'm a liar. So okay, well here's your wife with all the porno stars. All right, what else you guys want to talk about? Isn't this funny though? And I know you guys love this shit. That's why I'm telling you the story. You want to play ball. You want to be a Bible boy. Okay. Don't ever say my name again. Don't speak my name, and I won't embarrass your wife. And Jim Bob's like, you don't get to post my baby. I'm like, your wife posted the baby publicly on Instagram. She deleted it. Well, not to me. And never fucking say my name again, you little cunt. I do have a better life than him. Jim Bob, I'm a superior man to you. I go, Jim Bob, shut your fucking wife up. Oh, stop talking. No, most people love these stories. It's hilarious. Yeah, but these conflicts are hilarious. I don't mind them. I think they're funny. It's so classic. It's so classic. I told him to shut his fucking wife up. And I go, you listen to me. You don't say my name ever again on your live stream. And you never live stream at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time ever again. This has been hilarious. Oh, dude, it's so fucking funny. It's like these people, they want to be special people. They want to be holier than thou. And I'm like, you're scum. Don't you know who you are? Megan, you shut your chink fucking face. You know? I'm like, Jim Bob, you shut your fucking wife up. And they just took it because they had to. He's not allowed to say my name again. You guys let me know, because I know some of you guys watch the streams. If he even says Owen or the Giant, or else I post a picture of your wife and baby with porno stars. Owen's holding me hostage. He's posting pictures of my baby because they're victims. They need victimhood, you know? Jim Bob is not allowed to ever say my name again. And he's not allowed to live stream at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard. Now, these people are so fucking delusional that they're like, you take it down. We deleted it. That was years ago. And you can blame me for posting it, but your fucking wife is a pervert. And if he wants to play ball, he's not allowed to say my name again. I have all the pictures. They're all real. You want to play ball, Jim Bob? No problem. I know when irrational people start acting like animals, they need blackmail or force. I don't care. I'm having a blast. I think this is great. He's not allowed to say my name ever again. Then you called me a garbage human and a liar. So now I post the pictures because I'm not lying and I'm not a garbage human. You agreed to never say my name again. And if you do, the pictures go back up. And I told Megan, I go, your fucking husband starts fights on the internet all the time. He says that everyone who likes me is sucking my dick and I'm coming on their beard. Tell your husband to back the fuck down like a little boy he is. Okay? He doesn't get to say my name. He doesn't get to live stream when I do. He's got to take a fucking knee. You want to make a move for power? You want to grab that ring, bitch? Okay, go ahead. I know all about power. I know all about truth. They deleted it when they wanted to start right-wing grifting. And it's like, you don't get to delete that. No one can derail my train. The gravy train does not get derailed. I absorb it. Dude, how many of you guys, tell me in the chat, how many of you guys are laughing super hard right now? It's like, this is super funny. Dude, it's funny as shit. No one is looking at me right now like, oh, you're so terrible. You posted this baby. No. Jim Bob's dirty pervert bitch wife posted a picture of her baby with a porno star, saying it's her favorite porno star with a fucking pussy power side. And I fucking put it online because he's calling me a demonic liar and a garbage human. That's called vengeance. Oh, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. And I think it's pretty funny. 1 times 6 million. Dude, it's so funny. Please don't be like butthurt and say, oh, you and Jim Bob, you're both like fathers to me. No one cares. Enjoy the ride. Guys, this is what life's all about, man. This is what life's all about. Jim Bob, the proud Bible-thumping Jim Bob is no longer allowed to say my name. Now, that's the funny shit. It's great, right? What a ride. Oh, you just got to go. No. I know my audience. I get emails, I get letters. People think this shit's great. I know the nature of the internet. I know the nature of conflict. I know the nature of power. I thought you guys worked it out. How did it escalate again? Who cares? Like, just enjoy it. He was a comedian who became a fucking self-righteous Bible-thumping freak and his bitch pervert chink wife. Because our deal was, I take the fucking photos down. He never says my name again. And guys, if you see Jim Bob say my name in comments, the pic's going right back up. Yeah, and I think this is now super funny. For me, it's all about my little sneaky Instagram. Because it's just the bears. It's just people I like. And I took it down, and you never get to say my name again. He's got to stop running his fucking mouth, or I'm going to keep having fun with this. You know, Jim can't stop ankle biting. It's only a matter of time. Well, then the pictures go back up. Well, I'll post some stuff, Jim Bob. That pic is getting posted everywhere, as it should. He doesn't get to ever say my name again. What if someone brings you up to him? He's not allowed to say my name. If someone brings me up to him, he has to pretend it didn't happen. Like, ban it. Why don't you stop talking about it? Because I don't want to, and everyone I know that is cool thinks it's hilarious. Always, if someone's out of control, you use leverage. Jim Bob's a little victim, and he wants to be a victim. Well, you know, I'll be his Huckleberry. No, I have, like, amazing bloodline. It's great. Like, I'm all set. It's game over for Jim Bob. He's now cornered, surrounded by bishops and knights and kings. Should let this one be an eye for an eye. Everyone has said bad shit this week, but we should be building. Okay, Woodchop Bear, thanks for that little pep talk. But us adults have to actually put down rebellions. And it's super funny. Oh, just ignore them. That doesn't work. You put them down. If he ever says my name again, I post pictures of his wife. Now, why don't you go ahead and thump your Bible and go weep because God is love, and you fucking stop lecturing everybody. Guys, I'm like a gangster. It's because people think it's fucking entertaining and it's funny. Everyone loves it because I'm feeling real warm and really nice. I'm just in an awesome mood right now. Yeah, he requires to be threatened because he's a cuck. I told him to shut his bitch wife's mouth, and he didn't say anything. He's a cuck. Jim Bob is a cuckold. He's a gamma cuckold. Like, if someone ever said that about my wife, if Jim Bob said, tell your wife to shut the fuck up, I'd freak the fuck out. I would be insane. I said, you tell Megan to shut her bitch mouth. And he didn't say shit. Because he's a cuck. He's a cuck to the men in the robes. I was on speaker. I told him, you tell your bitch wife to shut her fucking mouth. And then they all got quiet, and I spoke. And now he's got to be put in his place. But I swear on my life, that him and his bitch pervert wife agreed that they will never say my name again, ever, and never live stream at 10 a.m. in exchange for me taking down those pictures. It's funny. I'll be above it, Big Bear. I'm not above shit. I'm a comedian. I'm a club comic, motherfucker. So why don't you back down, Jim Bob? Be a little cuckold, a little lapdog. And you never say my name again. I can say your name all I want. I don't care. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. And that's a little lesson in actual power. And next time, Jim Bob, don't fucking come at the king. All right? Don't come at the king. Did she still have those pics up at the time, or did someone dig them up from the past? It doesn't matter. They exist. Amy would never post that. None of you women would ever post that. You're forcing him to not say your name. Yes, he's never allowed to say my name again. And I can say his name as much as I want. Is that a fun example of how power works? If he says my name, those pics are going back up. And now you don't get to say my name. This is hilarious comedy. Yeah, it's great. This is one of my favorite themes now. This is better than all the Pink Floyd streams combined. It feels euphoric. And he can't say my name anymore. And I can't wait. I can't wait to fucking let me know. Why don't you guys, a few of you guys go check out what he's saying. See if he says my name. Because I'm going to put that photo back up if he does. He's not allowed to say my name again. Isn't that great? I got him in such a great corner. It's amazing. I'll humiliate you and then throw you on the street. And you're not allowed to say my name anymore. I like you and Jim Bob too much to draw a line. No one cares, Bear Force One. You're not a factor in anything. Your emotions and your opinion don't even matter to the people that love you. Why do you think I would care what you think, Squirt Force One? Dude, I'm the funniest motherfucker on the internet, man. And ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Ain't nobody gonna fucking make it seem like it's not real. And if anybody has anything to say about it, I don't care. Your mom doesn't care. Your goldfish doesn't care. Nobody cares. It's like, imagine if you could take human apathy. Like Bear Force One's like, well, I don't know where to draw the line. And people just look like this. Like they don't even care. And you could harness it. And you put it in a battery. You could power the world forever. No one cares at all, Bear Force One. To the point where it's almost like power, how little people care about you and your stupid fucking opinions and your lines. The only line in your life that matters is the one your mother is snorting up her nose right now off a black man's cock. And I've said shit like this on stage to people to their face, and they don't do a goddamn thing because they are actual sexual cucks. Jim Bob is going to pretend that he knows all about God and that his wife isn't a filthy, dirty pervert and that I'm a demonically possessed guy, but no one's having more fun than me. He could have just not poked a genius comedian who has nothing better to do on a Tuesday night than lay down the smack. You just don't say my name ever again. If you want to support the stream, which you should, it's the right thing to do. This makes me sad. I don't give a fuck if anything makes you sad. We're all going to die and be worm food one day. Hopefully we get a light to walk into. I'm going to make as many people laugh as I can with this storyline until the wagon falls apart. I see a pattern with your friends. Way to go. Yeah, let me guess. I sabotaged everything. Is that your thesis? I'm going to make fun of them and make all my people laugh because that's what I do, because I'm great at it. And then people go, well, Jim Bob, you were his friend. No, Jim Bob took the ring. Jim Bob tried to grab the fucking power, and people are going to send me silver in the mail, and I'm going to die one day and hopefully merge back with God. That's why those pictures are so damaging to Jim Bob. It has to do with money, because they're money freaks. And now they don't get to say my name anymore. Okay, guys, if you want to support the stream, I'm not overpaid. I get to say whatever the fuck I want because my level of comedy and community building and like just overall crush factor, I'm underpaid. But no one gets to tell me what to say. And we'll kick you off the fuck off. I made my own platforms. See, you poked the wrong bear, Jim Bob. You thought you were playing games, and I don't play games. I just crush. I just eat. I just eat, pray. Eat, pray, love. See, that eat, pray, love is really about me. I eat my prey, and then I love. Ah, rah, rah, rah. Eat, pray, love. You're my prey. Okay, guys, if Jim Bob ever says my name again, in any context, I'll post all the pictures again. Am I attacking your family, Jim Bob? No one cares.
No, unfortunately, we're not quite done yet. It continues on. But understand the reason why I pause here is because the rest of this isn't in order. These are just some choicey bits that I pulled out. So you understand that basically Owen is extorting Jim Bob and his family. That implies that, and you're going to see here that next, he basically implies that if Jim Bob tries to do anything about it, that CPS is going to get involved. Wait a minute, isn't this another one of those rules of engagement that made Owen lose his shit when CPS was called on him? You know, didn't he and Vox throw a fit and go hunting on these people who supposedly swatted Owen? Am I reading this right? Is Owen threatening to do the same thing to Jim Bob? Y'all, listen. Hear it for yourself.
If he makes a big deal out of it, that's more like Child Protective Services might get fucking involved. That's his problem.
All right, here's a collection. And again, this is actually how many times he repeated himself here. This guy has got to be wasted.
Coddington, 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 Coddington. Coddington. What's going on, Coddington? Coddington? What info? Coddington?
And again, none of this stuff is repeated. This is exactly how it went in sequence. What you drinking there, Owen?
What am I drinking? Agave juice or like some shit, some like organic shit.
Dude, that agave juice, that alleged agave juice is fermented, isn't it? Is that a margarita? Okay, here's a conclusion of Owen's points.
If he live streams every day, well, I do, and he talks shit about me every day, he will slowly use conflict to build his audience from my audience. Okay? Well, that's not happening. That's ending now. And if I have to use his perverted, bitchy wife to do it, that's fine. And Jim Bob's like, you don't get to post my baby. I'm like, your wife posted the baby publicly on Instagram. She deleted it. Well, not to me. That's why it's not blackmail. I'm like, hey, does anyone have a Wayback Machine? You want to check out Megan? Did she still have those pics up at the time, or did someone dig them up from the past? It doesn't matter. They exist.
Behold bears. Behold Christians who call themselves bears. Here's your king. And yes, he's called himself your king. Listen to what he says when people tell him Christ is king.
No, the Muslims are the best. People have like misunderstood me for years now. Christ is king. Well, I'm kind of a king. Oh, why aren't you better than that? I'm not better than that. I'm a comedian. I literally don't care. I'm not like a priest. I'm literally a dirty nightclub comedian, and people misunderstood me for too long. And I maybe was on a road or a path that wasn't me. I don't know. I don't give a fuck because I'm like a pig in a sty. Like, I'm not a real boy. Yes, the comedian is back. I've reconnected to my purpose. I'm not supposed to solve people's problems. I'm supposed to make them laugh. At one point, our body will be worm food. And I really pray and hope that our soul walks into the light of God and merges with God.
I will ascend the heights, and I will be like the Most High God. Okay, so you're going to step into that light at the end of your life, right, Owen? Well, you know, the Kabbalah agrees with you. Congrats. After spending all these years bashing Jewish Kabbalists, you've come full circle. You've become one of them. Good on you, buddy. Alright, after some debate, I am going to go ahead and do a meme roll, but it's going to be exclusively tied to this topic, just to give you an idea of somewhat what this truth or shit show has been like. You know, and if you all are okay with this, you know, I don't want to be associated with you either. You know, because either you're too brainwashed and stupid, or you have no morality. It's really that simple. If decency means anything to you right now, it's time to drop the bear name. My wife did. She was deeply involved in the community. She was a contributor to the Beartaria Times magazine. You know, she was on the app all the time. This is Alex Peterson. I'm out.